Kodachrome. Kodachrome is one of the most iconic and legendary film stocks ever made. It was so popular that there was even a song and a movie written about it. Known for its vibrant colors and archivability, Kodachrome slides can just be as vibrant today as the day that they were developed. Not the same could be said about its color negative and reversal counterparts where the dyes fade much quicker. Unfortunately, Kodachrome was discontinued in 2009 and the processing ceased in 2010. So what we're left with is a bunch of K-14 film, but no way to properly process them. There are people out there who have tried to reverse engineer the K-14 process to a varying degree of success, but nothing consistent or commercially available. Right now, the only viable way of getting anything from this film is to cross-process it in black and white chemistry. Let's compare the two. Obviously, one is a monochrome negative as opposed to the colorful positive. This is still a panchromatic film, and if it's panchromatic, you could trichrome it. Now, I made a whole video about this, but the basics of trichrome photography is pretty simple. Shoot 3 frames of the same scene, one with a red filter, one with a green filter, and one with a blue filter. Mash them together and you will get a color image out of this whole mess. If you're looking for color photos, this is a resounding success. But if you're looking for Kodachrome colors, yeah, you're not gonna find that here. Given the whole process of trichroming old, stinky, cross-processed slide film, you can't really expect more than these bargain bin colors. I feel like I'm in no position to complain. If you look at the unedited colors, you could see that there's a strong red cast to all the images. This is consistent throughout the entire roll, and I'm not sure if this is due to the film or if I just suck at photography. But I thought it was interesting because the color shift is similar to what you see in old color film. And to see that transfer over to old trichrome, it was just something I never even thought about. And this wasn't the only roll that I shot. In this shot, I tried to get as much color into the frame as possible. It still had that red color cast, and I'm sure I could fix it, but I didn't. I thought this shot was interesting because, first off, one thing I didn't mention is the remjet. Most, if not all, Kodachrome films come with a remjet layer that needs to be removed during or after development. In my case, it was simple as wiping away the remjet with my fingers right before the final rinse. But I didn't completely get rid of it, and you could see in the red layer some of the remjet remnants. The second interesting thing is that if you separate out the RGB layers, you can see how the color of the box reflects each wavelength. With the red layer, everything looks almost white. With the green layer, everything looks kind of normal. And with the blue layer, everything in the box that isn't pure white looks totally cooked. So there you have it. Unless someone resurrects the old K-14 process, Trichrome and Kodachrome might be the only way to get color photos out of this old stuff. It might not be the most ideal situation. It's nice to know that you have options for some of this film that might not get used otherwise. I would love to see K-14 come back, but until that day arrives, I'll have to stick with my Trichrome Kodachrome. Try Kodachrome.